range manual muscle test. So we're not just looking at those global muscles anymore. We've done our deep muscle assessment. We're looking at the ability of the more global muscles to function. So I can have her here with just flexing her hip up towards knee to chest. And the things that I'm looking for, again, does active equal passive. I'm going to look for all those things, but I want to see, is she adding an external rotation? Is she adding an internal rotation in order to get up there? Am I noticing anything happening at the lumbar spine? If I'm seeing her go into external rotation, what muscle is taking over? Sartorius. If I'm seeing internal rotation, possibly TFL. Some might say the anterior adductors as well, but we'll stick with TFL. So I'm looking to see for compensations there. If she gets up into here, no deviations, and I say, okay, hold, I'm testing her inner range, and I start to see this, that's also a deviation. If I'm testing her hold, and I start to see that, that's a deviation. Okay, so that's an inner range deviation of some sort. Okay, so I can either see a deviation throughout range, or I can see it when I apply resistance, either inner range or the mid-range muscle test position. Okay, so be aware of that, and then again, it comes to, let me stabilize, I'm at the front of the hip. Technically in this position, the posterior hip is being stabilized. I don't necessarily have to put it on the IT, but I can if I really want to be more thorough. And I can try with the motor control cue as well here and see if the deviation clears up, if she gets stronger. So that's the strength assessment for one of them. The other thing you can do is, because she's starting from neutral, if I want to see how she is going from extension, I can put her into a Thomas test position. Can you slide down just a little bit? Okay, so I'm now starting her in a little bit of extension. Do you mind doing that? Good. So now this leg I'm testing. I'm starting her into extension. I'm going to say, okay, pull this leg up to your chest. Pull that up, 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 up. All right, so two options. I can start her from neutral, slow, 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 or I can start her from extension. And again, looking for, does active equal passive? Are there gives deviations? Or is there weakness when I resist either inner range, mid-range, okay? And is there a deviation coming on when I resist in inner range or mid-range? All right, so try that quickly. You can do a quick check with external rotation. If you found somebody in your functional assessment that had something that responded to a motor control cue or external stabilization, just try and stick with that rather than doing the whole thing. You can practice the whole thing on your own, but I want to make sure we get through everything today. All right, so practice that.